Actually, first, I wanted to show you something. Guys, check out my t-shirt. I just bought it today. Alien vs. Predator. I thought it was cool. If you can't tell, I collect a lot of horror stuff, so I wanted to show my friends my new t-shirt. Anyways, yeah, the whole world tells you that disassociating or, ADD or anything related is a burden, and it can be, certainly sometimes, if you don't know how to control it, how to work with it. And I took it upon myself to do or figure out how to do that, how to work with this thing that doctors and professionals tell you is a disorder. Because I figured, well, if I can't just eradicate this trait of disassociating that I have just away from me, right? If it's part of me, then I might as well just own it. I should just fully embrace and figure out how to use it to my advantage. And so I thought to myself, why is it that I can only disassociate from things that I'm meant to be actually focusing on? I wonder if there's a way that I can figure out how to disassociate from things that could hold me back, negative things, negative thoughts, feelings, etc. For example, what if I could flip the script and instead of disassociating in class when I need to focus, I can disassociate from a negative thought that is telling me to skip a day in the gym, or I can disassociate from a feeling of not wanting to study for an extra hour. And just in general, disassociate from this negative force that seems to just constantly be present in our lives, trying to stray us away from our path, take us away from, it tries to weaken us. And really what that is evil. What if you could just disassociate from evil and all its tactics and energies and forces and whatever? What if you could just disassociate from that? That would be one great thing. And I figured out how to do that. And you may ask, well, Tyson, tell us already. Stop yapping. It's going to be a little bit interesting trying to explain, because disassociating is kind of like a subconscious process in itself. Those of you who are avid disassociators can disassociate on command. And typically, you just stare into the distance and it just kind of happens, and everything, like I can kind of do it right now just as I'm sitting here talking to you. It's somewhat of an automatic thing. You just stare and your vision kind of goes blurry. And, oh man, it's really difficult to explain, guys. I think you'll know what I'm talking about. If you disassociate and it's something like, what I'm saying. It's not really like a conscious thing, but what triggers it is that just blank stare. And so when I get a negative thought or feeling that, say I'm supposed to get up at a certain time and my alarm goes off and there's a voice in my head that says, nah, it's okay, just sleep for another hour or put it on snooze. We'll wake up at the next alarm. I do the same blank stare, and you just kind of become aware of the fact that it's just a voice.